Nick Cannon is not waiting for anyone to show him the door. He's walking out himself. Says that he does not see himself shooting the next season of AGT.
He's quitting.
After the huge story we broke last week.
Well, I think we can say he's quitting, right?
That's from his own words. Yes, I would say he's quitting.
So this is really shocking. We broke a story last week that NBC almost fired him because during his Showtime special, which aired a couple of days ago, he talked about AGT, talked about NBC, and basically said, they tried to take my black card away. They took my swagger away. And NBC got super pissed off. Talked about firing him, ultimately decided not to, but here is what kind of led to all of this.
Sometimes I wish I could say the stuff that I really want to say, that I be really thinking. This next crazy coming to the stage, gonna be juggling blindfolded with knives and so be careful. But I can't say that, I can't talk like that, because that'll mess up the white money.
So it is kind of taking a shot at AGT and NBC.
There were, by the way, there's a whole bunch of things about what NBC actually stands for, and everything was N-word, something, be careful.
So
words, be clown.
They didn't like it. They really did seriously talk about firing him, and then said, "Look, we love the guy. We will make this thing work." Apparently, and it's unclear to me. I know that Nick Cannon knew about what happened. That
he knew about NBC having these conversations.
Firing him before we posted the story. But he waited a couple of days, and then he posts this thing today.
He's been thinking about it, and so he posted a long message about, actually it was like a letter, about how he feels about this and that he cannot in good conscience continue working for a corporation that attempts to frown on freedom of speech, censor artists, and questions cultural choices.
Now, the crazy thing about this is Nick Cannon signed a contract, and the contract says you can't talk about us and certainly not disparage us, without our prior permission, and we're not going to give you permission to disparage us.
And Nick's point is he can't believe that they took this as disparagement. It was just him making a joke in a stand-up routine.
It is disparagement, right?
From his standpoint, okay, yes, maybe they think it's disparaging, but he's making a joke. So I think what he's saying is, it was a joke. I didn't really mean it.
If it was a joke, he wouldn't be quitting.
The reality of the situation is, this thing was over. They had decided not to go forward and do anything, and he could have just come back to the show, and they all could have made nice, but he decided that he did not want to be on the show anymore, which makes me think that this entire thing was a way for him to get out of his situation with them in the first place.
I don't get it, because he did this show for like 8 seasons. It was doing well. Why the turn?
Listen, Nick has been more and more and more outspoken over these last months and last years about social and political issues that are going on. If he feels at all like he's neutered on the largest voice that he has, the largest audience that he has, should I say, maybe he feels like he doesn't want to do that anymore and he's backing away from it a little bit. But I mean, that's a lot of money. A lot of money to be messing up.
He made it clear. He says, I don't care about the money. I know it's a lot of money, but I'll walk away from it.
Hi, I'm Jennifer from Chicago, and I honestly think that Nick Cannon has enough money to be able to walk away from something like this, but to be doing so many seasons with America's Got Talent, it's like, why back away now because of that? But I mean, to each its own. Hopefully they'll work something out. It was just a joke.
Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.